Okay, it's a set of RF 600 carbs. Hanging tickover is generally caused, and now these are off the bike, obviously, no cables attached, but here's something to check. We go down the carbs. Okay, this is actually looking from the back. All right, so I'll just turn them over. Right, this is what you'll see on the bike. All right, like this. Now then, what you need to make sure is that the throttle's open, and you can see peer down there, you've got the screw thread right at the bottom, which is the tickover adjuster. It's a tiny threaded pin at the bottom, and on the carbs you want to check that when you let go of the throttle it snaps shut. Okay, very often if the bike hasn't been used at time, or the either one of the cables, the pull or the return cable, haven't been lubricated, the throttle will hang. But ideally when you let go of the throttle, you should really hear a nice snap. Okay, like that. Nice easy movement. So have a look at the cables and make sure that's happening. The other possibility for hanging tickover, I'll just turn the carbs over, much easier to see. And you've got a bar which I'll just pop back in place there. Now the choke cable attaches here, that's the outer cable, and then the inner cable goes into the eyelet here. Okay, now then, and just put the bar in properly into all four of the choke plungers. And again, as someone said, it could be that the choke isn't fully returning. Okay, and you can easily check this visually. There are 4 plungers, 1 on each carb. Okay, and as the choke opens, they all close. I'll take this bar out of the way just to show you what I mean. You've got four plungers. Okay, there's number 2 snapping shut, number 3, and number 4. Okay, again, you can do a visual inspection from the top of the carb, open and close the choke, and make sure that this bar is connected. Sometimes where the bar connects to each plunger head, the bar gets bent, and number 2 slotted in there, number 3 and number 4. Sometimes what happens is that it becomes disengaged from one of the lugs like that, and stops the plunger closing. But I think at this stage my money would be on the throttles just not snapping shut. You need to look at the cables, back off the adjusters on the throttle on the handlebar. You've got 2 adjusters underneath the throttle. Back them off, put play into both cables, and see if you can get some motion in both cables, so that, as I say, when you let go of the throttle,